Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I got a few carbon fiber goodies that I'm going to be installing on the M3. I think that's enough talking. Let's take a look at the parts and jump right into the install. Alright, so now that we've pre-wired the switch for the mirrors, we have to disassemble the interior, and what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking the shift knob off. Be careful while taking this off because I almost knocked myself out just now when I was trying to pull this off. And then we're going to take this cover off, and there's a switch in the back we got to take apart. There we go. Now that we've done that, there are two screws right here. 1, 2. We're going to undo those two screws, and we're going to take off this plate. Once we have this plate off, we can start working on the center console. And while we're here, we can take off some of the easier parts and get rid of inside the car, which are plastic trims, the coin holder, and on mine I also have a cutout switch built in, so I have to disassemble that. And then we can take off the e-brake. Alright, so now that the e-brake shift boot is off, there are a few different options depending on what you guys are doing. So since I'm replacing e-brake handle, the e-brake boot, and the center console, I have to take off the handle. But if you're just doing the center console, you don't have to take off the handle, you just have to take the boot off, the e-brake boot. Otherwise, if you're also replacing the handle while you're at it, while you're here, what you want to do is wiggle the handle left and right to loosen it. And once you start loosening, you can feel it start sliding up, and that's what we're going for. So that is how you take off the e-brake boot. Alright, so once you take out those two screws, you can undo this and disconnect the connectors on the back for the switches. Next step is to remove two more screws right here and right here to loosen the front portion of the center console. And once we've done that, we have to go to the back and remove two more screws in the back. Now that we're in the back, we have to remove two screws in the rear ashtray or storage compartment to remove this from the center console. Alright, now that we've disassembled that, we can remove this remove that, and now the center console is loose and we can slowly start pulling it out. Okay, so removing the center console, cup holders and all that stuff wasn't too bad. Once you remove those 8 screws, you're able to gently wiggle it out and remove it around this. So now to remove the armrest, that's right here, you have to remove 3 bolts. And it's this bolt, and there's another one right there. And when we put it down, there is one, there's another one behind this right here. Right there, so we have to remove that bolt. So now I'll quickly remove those 3 bolts, and then we'll take the armrest out, and then we'll actually measure the weight to see how much the armrest weighs versus the CSL center console. So here we have secured the new bracket for Armrest Elite or the CSL console. It's very easy. It goes into this bolt right here, which secures down the e-brake handle, and you just take the bolt off, put this in, and then you put the bolt back in, and then it's secured in place. I'm going to be using the same method of mounting the CSL in the back as the OEM did. So these clips are going to allow us to screw down the CSL center console. They are a little loose, but for now I think this should work. If it starts making noises because it's a little loose, I'll swap it out for something else, and then I'll let you guys know. But for now, this should work, and let's install the CSL center console and see how that looks, finally completely bolted down. Alright, so now we have the CSL console installed, and it fits really nicely. So the next steps that we're going to be doing is installing the new CSL shift boot, which is also different. Unless you have the Euro Armrest Elite, it'll be the same bracket on the bottom. Otherwise, you also have to get that, so make sure that you get the shift boot bracket as well if you're doing this. These are also extra. There's a little trim piece bracket that goes here as well as here, so you have to get both of those. And that's pretty much it for the brackets you need. I'll put that in the description below, kind of just to let you guys know which brackets we're using. But now we're just gonna put it back together and see how it looks once everything is installed. Alright, so here is the final product. As I said, it was super easy, just 2 screws that you have to undo and then just push this bad boy in, and it does make a huge difference. It went from looking slightly out of place with the carbon fiber to kind of looking like a waterfall, like carbon fiber just going down, perfect 1x1 weave just flowing all the way down. One thing I will ask you guys, comment down below what you guys think, is should I change that piece now to carbon fiber? In my personal opinion, I think keeping it aluminum makes it differentiate a lot, but let me know what you guys think. Should we go full CSL and just also do that strip in carbon fiber, or should we keep it aluminum and just keep this carbon fiber in the center console? One thing I am looking for, and I don't know if anybody in the comments can tell me, does anybody know where we can get one of these in carbon fiber? I've seen that these are available in carbon fiber, and I'm hoping somebody knows where to get it, because I really do want to get rid of this chrome from the car. And since I'm not a big fan of chrome, I really want to get rid of this chrome piece and potentially this one right here. Alright, let's jump into some beauty shots. And that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.